Hi everyone, this is seller newsletter number 6 for the fall 2022 sale. And that means it's our last one before the sale. And so it is sale week, very exciting. All right, let's get right into this. So first off, I'm gonna give you some information about drop-off and how drop-off works and pickup works. If somebody else is dropping off for you or picking up for you, I encourage you to send this to them so that they know how that works, okay? All right, so drop-off. If you did not make a drop-off appointment, I need you to message me right now and get your drop-off appointment made, okay? Drop-off does not work without people having appointments. So it's super important you have one so that we can avoid having everybody coming in at one time, okay? So when you get to the Armory, you are going to arrive within that 15-minute window and you're gonna pull onto the east side of the Armory through the gates. It's the right side of the building as you're looking at it. Pull through the gates, you'll see at least one open bay door depending on the temperature of the Armory, and you're gonna pull up to there and there will be a check-in table in there, and you're gonna check in with us first before you start unloading your items, okay? We're gonna get you your shopping pass. We are also gonna make sure you have any checklists you need, make sure your items are marked appropriately. More on that when you get there. Remember that you are responsible for unloading and putting away your items on the sales floor. We will have volunteers available to help, but we just do not have the manpower to put everything away, okay? If you are needing a drop and run option where you would just unload your items and then leave, we do offer that for a fee. The link is in the email, but most people just put their items away. Everything is really well marked. We have rolling racks available that you can use to help you put things away. If it is your first sale, please don't hesitate to make sure we know that so that we can make sure that you get a little rundown on how everything works, okay? Okay, what to bring to drop off. Bring all of your items tagged and prepared to sell, meaning on hangers and bags, however you've prepped them. Make sure that they are prepped according to the website. If you have stuff that is not prepped according to the website, you're gonna have to either fix it or take it home with you. So please make sure it's according to the website. The way we have a well-organized sale is by things being uniformly prepared. Make sure you bring us a bin with your consignor number on the short end, unless you are planning to donate all unsold items. If you're donating all unsold, you don't need to bring us a bin. But if you are picking up any items, you need to make sure you bring us a bin with your consignor number on it. If you are selling a car seat or a crib, there are checklists that you need to fill out for those items. So you can print those off on our website. There's a link in the email, and attach those to your items. Make sure you grab your big items. I know that sounds really silly, but often people will store their big items separately from where they've stored all of their other stuff. I came home from a sale one time and discovered my large item still sitting in the garage, and I was very grouchy about it. So don't be me. Not a good look. Okay, how the consignor pre-sale works. So sellers have 2 pre-sales. The first one is Friday night at 6:30, and you can be in there until 9. And then Saturday you get into the half price sale at 1 instead of 1:30 when the public enters, okay? So you're gonna get a little seller shopping pass at drop off. If you are volunteering, more on that in a second. If you're volunteering, or if you just can't come to shop the sale for whatever reason, you are welcome and encouraged to sell that pass, or to not sell that pass, don't sell it, share that pass, because the more shoppers in there, the better chance of your stuff selling, right? So we absolutely encourage you to share that pass with somebody else if you are not going to use it. We are still looking for volunteers. So volunteers will be shopping before you at 5:30. So if you want to shop earlier, our highest need shifts are Saturday 12 to 4 or 2:30 to 6:30 and Sunday from 12:30 to 4:30. We've also got some other shifts that we could use 1 or 2 more people, but those are kind of our highest need ones. So if you are available for any of those, let me know and you can get in to shop early and then you'll have a pass to share. Okay, pickup. So first off, you will not have a seller report in your workstation until after the sale has completely wrapped, meaning Sunday late at the earliest. The reason for that is because we do not post earnings, we do not post seller reports until we are confident those reports are correct, okay? We always have items that did not scan that I have to go and create them for. We have just different things come up that you might not get credited for an item that's sold, and I wanna make sure you are, okay? We've considered different options for this, and we truly just feel this is the best way to serve you, to make sure they are accurate the first time we load them up, okay? And I will be totally honest with you, by Sunday, my brain is starting to get a little mushy. I'm very tired, and I want to get home, see my children, eat some dinner, and then get them loaded when I can feel confident that I'm going to give you the correct information. Okay. So thank you for your understanding on that, and just be prepared that you won't be seeing those before pickup. So sometimes people ask, well, how am I going to know what I'm picking up? Well, we make it super easy for you. So your consignor bin is going to be holding all of your items, with the exception, we sort everything down for you. We are not going to make you go out onto the sales floor and go hunt for your items. Okay. Everything is going to be sorted down into your bin for you. Okay. Ready to go, except for obviously large items that don't fit in your bin. I think that's obvious. Hanging clothes are going to be sorted down to a sorting code. And so you're just going to have a section that you have to search. Some people do choose to search all of the hanging clothes, which is absolutely more than welcome. But make sure that you sort through your sorting code for all of your items, okay? We will have a volunteer who's going to walk you through each step of the process, just to make sure you don't miss anything, okay? And we have a little thing to fill out just to make sure that you are aware of everything you needed to check, that we know if you were able to check everything you needed to. We don't want you to miss anything, okay? So we really try to make this a very specific kind of process that prevents any issues. So please just bring some patience. Understand that if you come when there's a lot of other people, it might be a little slow, and we're going to get you through just as quickly as we can, okay? 2 hours is just not a lot of time to get all the consigners through, so you're just going to have to really be patient with us. There will also be mystery items, so make sure you check those. Those are items that lost their tags during the sale. There's always some of those. At 4 o'clock, our donation truck comes. Duty for Manhattan comes to pick up everything that has been left, whether it was donated or items that were not picked up by consigners. We are out of the armory just as quick as we can after 4 o'clock. And I do not have space in my house for storing your items. So if you have not picked up at 4 o'clock, we are going to assume that you have decided you don't want your items anymore, okay? Please make sure you check carefully for all of your items. If you are sending somebody else to pick up, make sure that that is somebody that you trust to do a good job checking for all of your items, and somebody that you feel comfortable is going to do a good job. We've had people in the past who have sent somebody who maybe did not understand that things were not going to be kept if they were missed, or maybe they didn't really want to be there. And so that resulted in stuff getting left. Lots and lots of stuff being missed. So please make sure that if you send somebody else to pick up your items for you, that there's somebody that, you trust will be able to go through everything and look for everything. Okay. Final word about the sale. The sale is going to be huge again. Last sale was a really big one. This one's going to be about the same size. We need shoppers. We work really, really hard to get shoppers in the door. We spend an immense amount of money on advertising. I put hours and hours and hours and hours into advertising. The reality is, at the end of the day, word of mouth is what is our best marketing approach, okay? So I can post on Facebook 682 times about the sale. People will scroll right past it. You post about it one time, and suddenly your friends see this thing that, hey, she's saying this is a cool deal. I might go check that out, okay? It takes one post from you to a bajillion of mine, a bajillion of my dollars, not really a bajillion dollars, but Facebook's not cheap. So word of mouth is huge. Okay. Go to our Facebook page, share our posts, participate in our giveaways. Even if you're not particularly interested in the prize, you can always share happy hour tickets if you win them. Share the Instagram post, share the Facebook post. We have flyers on our website if you want to print them out. I also have a gob of flyers and postcards that I'm happy to share. I will bring some on Thursday, and they'll be sitting there so you can snag some if you know places to hang them up. We have volunteers who hang them up, but there's always places we miss because there's lots of places. So please, please, please tell your friends about the sale. Talk about it. Tell them, post about all this cool stuff you're taking to the sale. When you are working on what you're going to be shopping for, post about how you're going to be doing that. Tell friends about how you're doing that. It's literally priceless. I cannot pay for word of mouth advertising for how effective it is for a business like ours. Okay. So if you want shoppers through that door, I can't possibly do what you can do. Okay. So, So thank you so much for those of you who do participate and share. I see you doing that, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate it, and other sellers appreciate you too. Okay, so questions leading up to the sale. Facebook Messenger is an excellent way to get a hold of us. We see those notifications, and the nice thing with Facebook Messenger is those notifications come up on mine and Sean's phone. Service in the Armory can be a little sketchy sometimes, and if we both are getting the notification, chances are one of us is in the magic spot in the Armory that's getting internet, okay? So if you send a Facebook message, that is probably the best way to get a hold of us, okay? Email is also a great option. My phone number is in the email. You are welcome to call. Honestly, text is easier because, again, the service is a little tricky, and often answering a phone call in the busyness of the sale is just hard, but I can type out a text response real quick. And then just keep in mind, as we move closer, every second we get closer to sale time, we get busier and busier and busier. So if we do not respond right away, please know we're not ignoring you. If we haven't heard from us in a couple hours, please feel free to follow up, because if it's been a couple hours, it's because I didn't see your message, okay? I want to respond faster than that. We do have a frequently asked questions page on our website. Very often the question I get is already on there, so you might check that just so you can get a quicker answer. Holy moly. Okay, I think that's everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The sale happens because we have incredible sellers who trust us, who take the time to prepare their items, bring them to the sale. You are keeping, I don't even know how many things out of landfills. You are keeping these out of landfills. You are making them get another life in another family. You are making it so other families can buy what they need for their family for cheaper than new. You're providing money for your own family, which in turn, of course, stays in our community, right? I cannot emphasize enough how much we appreciate our sellers. We understand that this takes a lot of trust in us. We understand that this takes a lot of work on your part. I cannot possibly tell you how much we appreciate you and how lucky we feel that you choose to do this with us. Okay. All right. I will see you Thursday or Friday, and I think that's it. Thanks.